Okay, everybody, welcome to this Vecna stream. Let's see if we can get the color today, shall we? I'm pretty sure we can. So, let's get right to it. I'm gonna do what I did yesterday. I would just screen grab one of the skulls I have here and paste it because I don't want to waste more time than needed on it. So let's do something like this. It was here, right? Underneath. No, I can't put it underneath. So I'm gonna something above. Hey Chase, what's up? Oh, I didn't hear that. Not heard that. When did it happen? Today? I noticed there is about a 12 seconds delay with YouTube, latency, so I'm sorry if I read your messages a little later than you expect. Yeah, they found his body in the ocean. Sounds like he was snorkeling while alone and something happened. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, it's really awful. Oh my god. Why is it asking me to share? No, you right click inside. Hold on. Let me just like real quick. I'm curious. Yeah, true. Found it to see it's 60. Oh my god. Huh. Oh, you guys cannot see this. I'm just curious to see if there was something else in the news. Sorry to bring us something depressing. Just thought he was an influential artist and was pretty shocked to hear the news. Yeah, well, I was drawing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff when I was a kid. So I was not familiar with anything else he might have done, but not very familiar with him too. But I mean, I was familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I didn't even know he was that old. Wow, that's really awful. Well, rest in peace. Really sad news. I should check the news more often because I'm not really updated on what happens. Okay, that's done. Let's keep it like that. It's fine if we just winged it a little bit by tracing the skull. We've drawn some others, so just to be a little quicker, you can do that. Obviously, especially if you take some reference. This is not my own reference, but I can assure you I can draw skulls. I when I went back to my mom's place, I found one of my oldest sketchbooks or notebooks. It was a school notebook I had converted to a sketchbook when I was a kid. When I was about 11, I had some basically redrawn Yu-Gi-Oh card monsters, updated and enhanced. That was really influential on me when I was a teenager. I kind of grew past that later when I saw some Yu-Gi-Oh cards as an adult. I didn't think they were particularly amazing as I was used to thinking, but really had some influence on me, especially on drawing dragons. In fact, that and another game called Dragon Valor, at least in Europe. Yu-Gi-Oh cards were some of the first things I started drawing too. Well, I'd been drawing a lot before that, but they did influence me in how I approach, I guess, monster design. One can probably tell based on what I draw, and it's clear that especially the Blue Eyes White Dragon had a lot of influence on me. Just love Blue Eyes White Dragon and drew a lot of dragon designs based on that. Yeah, likewise. One of the ones I drew, or I had drawn, was the Elemental Hydra. It was basically like the Blue Eyes White Dragon with many heads, and each of them had a different element. It was really lame. I don't think I have photos of that. Otherwise, I would probably embarrass myself and show them on stream. I gotta start somewhere, right? Okay. All right, I'm happy with this. Let's move to the book. My OBS screen, otherwise it's in the way. Let's see, and then I want to update the face just a little bit. I took a photo of myself that I'm not gonna show in that sort of weird position and grin. So I'm gonna use that as a reference for the face, also because I'm pretty slim anyway, so it's fitting, I guess. So have you thought about a color palette for this? I think you said you wanted the bones to be more yellowish. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a muted, at least, so the bones are gonna be some yellowish color, bones and that little bit of flash that it has. So muted yellowish, mixed with a sort of blue violet sort of thing, I think. The cape behind could be black, I'm not sure yet. I will just mix some colors there and see what looks good. The aura here, not aura, like the magic swirl is probably gonna be blue. So given the orangish of the bones and the yellowish of the the bluish of the rest of the things, like the magical stuff and flesh, it's probably going to be a complementary scheme. I'm not sold yet on whether I want to use a lighter blue, like one of my references, or I want to use a more purple blue. We'll see. I just have to finish the book quickly, fix the head, then we're good to go. Got my trusty reference book here. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I don't want it to be overwhelmingly complicated. It is a center of interest to some degree, but I don't want it to be too central. So let's see, we can add 4 of these probably. up a little. We can move this a little over. 2, 3. Okay, something like that works, I guess, for the back, the spine of the book. I want it to be open, obviously. Yes. It's going to be tilted ever so slightly, so we'll have a little bit of perspective here, not too much. So it's going to shrink as it goes towards the distance. The page, the cover is going to fold about like this. There should be an indent here, but I'm going to keep it fairly simple. Obviously, it's going to have some sort of decoration in the corner. That's it. It has to feel magical, at least sort of massive, as much as possible. And we're going to have some pages like this. And then I will remove, actually, you know what, wait a second. I want to have some sort of inner decoration like my reference here. This is where I start getting weaker, because it's hard surface and I am not good at it. I want to point it out again, I'm not good with hard surface yet. So something like it's too much. Something like that. The symmetry tool is really handy. Thanks God they added it to this version of Photoshop. There are some little things that still keep me with Photoshop, and this is definitely one of them. Although I think Clip Studio has some too, and I probably dig through Lazy Nizumi, there is a symmetry tool. Probably. So this is gonna be something like this. There's gonna be, how much is that? Something like that. A little bit of an indent. This. Okay, this is all different here and here. To be as precise as I can get it to be at this stage, so that I don't have to rework it too much like I always do. On one side there's going to be a gem, why not? And then maybe what, something like I've always been very fascinated with leather bound books. I haven't had the luck of owning any, but I always wanted to get a sketchbook that has this sort of finish. I would probably never use it, just stare at it. I really like the old looking stuff. Something that feels like it's out of a fantasy movie. Okay. This one need to be fixed, obviously. But turn off the symmetry. And let's see, what's the cover? We are not in Japan, so cover's probably gonna be on the other side. Something like this. Way too dark for what I should do. Anyway. Here's the messy book. That's a couple pages floating around. So this would be something like this. Let's see if this is correct. Actually, it should be an arc. Should work. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with the book. I don't want it to be too fancy. It's a pretty large book, isn't it? Okay, and the magic coming out of it. I could add some little somethings coming out of the actual pages. It looks like we have someone watching from Twitch too. Feel free to say hello if you want. All right, I'm cleaning this up just a little bit because the next step, once I finish cleaning up the head as well, and probably the cape just a little bit, I am going to do something a little tricky. In the sense that it's a trick, not it's difficult. Okay, I like how the hand feels like. Just probably going to adjust it. Oops. I like how it feels, yeah. I am liking how it's looking. So, let's fix real quick this head real quick. Maybe another couple things, but we are on it. We're gonna be on it now. I think he's got enough dangling things there. So let's see what I have. My own photo reference. This is 100% zoomed in. I could have gone a little larger, but it seems like an overkill at this point. Let's see. We got the cheekbones. I'm going to emphasize some of the features that I want to actually use. So this is correct. Hey, it's not too bad for being an invented head. Not too shabby. These are going to be here. Maybe something like that. And the nose. It's going to be darker or not. Haven't decided yet. Okay, the cheek's gonna be here. It's gonna come around. Probably add a little bit of highlight here. And where else? This is not head. This is not head. Mouth is gonna be a little broken, but still mouth looking. So let's get rid of that for now. Makes I don't want him to feel like he's got lipstick or something. Because he does feel like he's got lipstick right now. So I feel it's gonna be a little darker side of this is to become a fully rendered grayscale portrait. So he's gonna handle this. The ears are way too high. I'm gonna bring them down here. That. They're not gonna be pointy, obviously. Otherwise, that would become ludicrous, I guess. Not like how the lips are feeling. It's too lipstickish. Maybe I do have feminine lips. Huh. No, I think it's just the whole there you go. Cool. Okay, a little better. Chin darker underneath. If the chin needs to be a little thicker or taller, yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, this should go down lower. Something like that. I want this to feel like a tooth, though. It should feel like a crack in the lips. Okay. That, maybe a scar. I do want to emphasize the zygomatic arch a little bit, so let's add this. Carve in the cheeks. Something like that. Obviously the eye socket is going to be a little more prominent in this. That. Okay, it's a little better. The chin needs to come out a little more straight. Okay. Could have been a little thinner, maybe. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's pretty good looking. It's fine. It's fine this way. Ah, there's the pounding. Hey, the neighbor decided to start again now. I'm sorry, I hope it's not too distracting or annoying. I don't know what they have been doing, but they have been doing this for 2 days now. It sure takes a long time, whatever they are doing. It really is annoying. It's right behind my office, which makes it extremely unpleasant. Okay, these parts are gonna be flipping through. So these are gonna be lit from the inside. Something like that. Okay. I'm liking this. Let's add another band here. Wait, first. This is looking so wrong. It's not really noticeable on the stream. It's fine. Okay, cool. Better. Because I hear it really loud here. It's very annoying. Where's that? No. Image rotation, flip canvas horizontally. Okay, I think it looks good on this side too. Yeah. I just want to fix that cape. Flip horizontal. I don't like where the cape is going there. Okay, so what needs to be together now? This same skulls. We're just gonna make a single layer. I'm not afraid of that. Why would I? Apart from screwing up the whole drawing. It's fine. Right, let's make this shorter because it makes no sense to be that long. Probably something like that. Clean this up just a little bit. I will clean it up further, obviously, as I continue drawing and coloring. But if I can get it to a more of a decent state now, whoever prefer it. So let's do something like this. Oh, I don't know, golden eraser. They are cutting something, I believe. Okay, something like that. Yeah, this would not be able to hold like that, but it's magical, so it's fine. All right, just the muscles, just a little bit. I don't want too much stuff here. It's not gonna be as visible. Add a little bit of lighting. Like that. These a little bit. Another, I don't know, could have I don't know, bandage of some sort or something broken. Wrapping around the arm. As long as it helps the overall feeling of third dimension, it should be fine. But this needs fixing. Just I need a new window, so a range, new window. Let me put it up on my other screen so that I don't have to keep zooming. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like that. Yeah. Let's make this up. Still don't like it. Maybe I can change the angle a little bit. It looks pretty lame. Maybe I could break it a little bit. It looks too static. Though I'm sure it's annoying for you. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I just read now. It is. It just stopped again. So I'm grateful. Until it lasts. Oh no, maybe you can just get rid of that altogether. Like, if I get rid of this. Well, I have the one underneath. Something like this, real quick. Nah, I like the look. What was the other one I had in mind? There it is. Here's that Vecna. Oh, there it is. Yeah, these feel just a little too. What's it do? Not stringy enough. Yes, I could add a little more stringy appendices here and there. Maybe not enough holes. It's not worn enough. Yeah, it does feel a little static. I don't want it to feel like hair too much. I can punch some holes in it. I'm happier. I get happier with these. See, this is maybe a little too uniform. That maybe. It's being eaten away by time. Yeah, too much detail and it's gonna feel strange and distracting. Yeah, let me clean these up. And just a little more. We have the skulls here. I can play around with this, so I'm not concerned with that. So after this, I will make the whole thing transparent. I like that little bit of shadow it gives it. If I get rid of that, it's too clean. So I do want the dirt around it. For some reason, it just makes it feel a little more alive. As if there's some variety to it. It's probably gonna have a light. Obviously, this is completely white now, so it's gonna need some sort of very light Might be white next to the hand or on the hand, but here at least it does need a little bit of darker tone. Okay. All right. Let's think about some colors. Let me see. I'm gonna save this. Now, what I'm gonna do is Shift C. I'm gonna make a new layer. What's this? Oh, this was just my helper. On top, get rid of it. And how was that? I think it was Q. I hope it was Q. Yep, paste. Q again. Control Shift I to invert, and then I can fill with not white. I can fill with black. There it is. Okay. So this is transparent now. So if I change color here, see, it really is. Now there is a bit of a problem there. It's not a big deal. Now that this is transparent, and it seems that, I don't know, okay. Now that this is transparent, I want to add a little tone to it. So I'm gonna use a hue and saturation slider. For it. Do I need to colorize it? I don't know, I just increased this. Yeah, I need to colorize it. And I want to add a reddish tone. I can change it later anyway. Something like that. Just a little bit of it. Something like this. Okay. First, the values are all. It's made it. I'm gonna make it just a little lighter. I think I don't want full black yet. Yeah, I gotta be here. Yeah, this is. It could be a little darker. Let's leave it at that for now, and we will see how it ends out. So. I do want to move that, but it's not going to be transparent though. Leave it. So let's start adding some color. What I'm going to do is try first. This is in fact too dark because I'm going to darken it now. I'm going to multiply colors on it. And see if it still works. It's been a while since I last did this. And do I have my tools? I do. So I'm going to use a hairbrush. If I can find it. Is it this? Let me see. It's going to be multiply. Okay. So this is a hairbrush. It's got just a little bit of texture. So what I'm going to do is just dump in some colors randomly. It doesn't have to be on top of it. I'm going to erase the extra spillover. But it will serve as a base for other stuff. So let's start adding this. And every 5-ish seconds, I am going to change the color ever so slightly. So that it feels more like there's some variation to it. I do want to keep the glow, so Well, probably needs to be like that, or it's lighter. And I can lighten it up just a little bit. I will go over all this by color picking. So this just needs to be very first. Very randomly thrown on top of the whole thing. Again, I am going to erase this stuff. Like the extra spillover and the like. I will obviously need to adjust some of these values. Let's go a little lighter. Some areas. As for him, let's go the other way around. Not this much. Something like that. Orangish. The bones. Ish white though. Yeah, that's pretty much going to stay as it was, I think. Let's add some gold for the jewelry stuff. Again, very free, very random. Needs to not be extra careful at this point. Thing in the back, I'm thinking maybe it should be gray. Oh. Maybe the whole cape is going to be this color. So once I'm done with this, I can basically color pick directly from the canvas without being afraid of going too stiff with the colors because I added enough variety. Let's use this sort of pale gray, blue, purple for the flesh, you know? Oh, this is looking too similar to the see, if we do color pick, obviously it's going to be darker. Still too purple. The only downside to this is that things are going to look a little more muted if you're not careful, and I'm not careful. So they might look a little muted compared to other stuff. The cape, there's some gold there. It's here too. That's a piece of cloth. Could be. Yeah, I should lighten that up. Which is obviously not going to have as much of an effect because I am multiplying, but once I'm happy with the colors, I will just simply, as I said, start color picking. Let me just have a look at my other reference to see if I can borrow some color schemes or something. All the others are pretty much just black or dark purple, and there isn't really much to it. So kind of already exhausted the range of colors for Vecna. We can use some more reddish here. Some purple. This for the bones. It's pretty much going to stay that base color I showed. There's not going to be much variation for the bones. It is still whitish, but more of a yellow-ish white, just slightly darker than you would think the bones are. This, right now it is a little. Oh, this is gold. This should be gold. There's something to that. Let me change my brush. I'm going to use something a little more textured for here. Slightly. Oh, this is too pink. Too pink. He's sort of pale. I could even use gray for this, which is going to do nothing, basically just darken the whole thing. And then black cape. It's here. South Sudan from Twitch says, cool design. We just did a one shot of Vecna. Thank you. Where did you do that? You mean like drawing? Or it could be sort of purple gray. Just a while ago, which was 4 hours ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out later when I finish the stream. I guess I can just click. Is it on your own channel? Maybe all of his clothes can be gray. Gray intermixed with wood. Let's do that. Bluish gray. Bluish gray, some red here and there, maybe. Let's see. How's this feeling? Not bad looking. Oh, I think we got rated. Did we? Thank you. I should set up alerts for that. Not bad looking this much. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the raid. Yeah, okay, so the gems here are going to be various colors. I don't really care. Not like a street light, probably. Purplish. I'm just cross-referencing my other. Thanks. Fuck. F word Vecna button. That art. Thank you. put this one together probably. Let's see. From YouTube we got Chase saying, "You finally got rated." Nice, yeah. Yeah, first time. It's always the first time, I guess. We love you, my dude. Thank you. I appreciate it, really. I'm gonna. Well, I cannot rate that much because I don't have as many subscribers, but I will do my best if I can reciprocate the favor. I'll read the book of Exalted Deeds. I'd take another beating from Vecna if you look like that. Oh, you mean you were actually playing it? I was never lucky or unlucky enough to face Vecna in DnD. You were, okay, you were portraying it. If only I could, I would make a deal with God and give you more followers. Nah, don't worry, it's fine. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. But thank you, I appreciate the thought. Huh. Let's see. I think it might be. I'm not super convinced with this, whatever I call it, scourge sort of thing. As his party member dead. Oh, I didn't play for so long, unfortunately. I could only play the Lost Mines of Phandelver and couldn't even finish it. Not because of me. I mean, partly because of me. Also, I guess. But I had to leave the party at some point, unfortunately. It's really awesome, dude. Thank you. It's going to take some time to finish it. I cannot commit more than about an hour and a half a day for this stream, so it will take some time. But I hopefully we'll see by the end of the week is going to be finished. Don't take my word for it, because might not. What's running the Lost Mine? Oh, yeah? Like are you streaming the playthrough? The campaign? That's where the money goes for okay. Yeah, I mean, 5 lei, if you want to promote it, feel free to. Always welcome. Ooh, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I like watching D&D streams. The dagger. The damn dagger. Damn dagger is gonna be reddish. Let's see, reddish with a brownish hilt. And probably super red. Now I feel obliged to draw better because so many people are watching. Let me see. Okay, there's something I'm not happy with. This is partial, obviously. I'm kind of okay in this, that's called skirt or kilt, being grayish, but it might be a little too gray. So let me add some blue, maybe. I don't know. I want it to have some bloody-ish look here and there. Dude, this is fucking intense. Thank you. The detail. Oh, it's gonna have more detail. This is it's like a base. So I'm just basically watercoloring in all the colors I want to use, and then I will start color picking and adjusting on top of this with an opaque layer. Obviously, all this spillover is going to be gone by the time it's done. Hopefully. It should be. Imoka's charm person. I don't believe to be so charming. Sadly. Well, I'm trying. I can make a a deeper voice that's gonna kill my vocal cords. So, this is looking too much like a county fair. The gold is probably a little too intense. I don't know if I want to leave it muted. or not. I'm definitely bothered. So I like this part, the chest part. I think it's decent because it's a complementary scheme, so that's okay. The rest can be worked on. Let me start by getting rid of some spillover. It's just too much though. Hold on, where's the capacity? I can do something else actually. Now you know what? I'm gonna do it manually, like I always do. I could increase the where is that? There's spacing a little bit. Okay, it's a little better. Yeah. So I'm just starting cleaning it up now. And then when it's a tad cleaner, I will go opaque on it. I will probably just finish to clean it today. I have another 20-ish minutes on it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, these skulls are gonna have to look magical because they're not right now. They're gonna have to. I might invert the tone actually. If I let me get rid of this. I don't need this. What if I take this? Just curious of time and invert it. Yep. Is it multiply? No. What's it doing? Why is it not doing that? It should. It should work if I invert it. Why is it not? Let me see. Hold on. I control I. Unless it hooked it up to something else, it should invert it. It should make it white, and it's not multiplying. Oh, it's because it's just that's stupid. That was stupid of me, right? Just one layer. It's transparent. That's why there's no white. Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. This workflow is pretty much experimental still, so forgive me for the few little mistakes might be. Oh yes, it finally got stuck. Okay. Use a new window. Oops. Honestly, this can to work for MTG. I just have a hard time working up full illustrations. Like these are more maybe geared towards manual illustration, like with the monster or creature description and illustration there. I'm not as good as drawing complete illustrations with the background and stuff. You can tell because this has no background at all. It's just a dude with a white background. I'm gonna leave the little spillover because I like it. It makes it feel a little more alive. I like the mess. Just gonna get rid of that. I don't care about matching or going over the lines exactly.